Hey everyone, this is just a quick personal update because your prayers would be appreciated. So, on my recent Free For All Friday, I talked about being a workaholic and how I was looking forward to taking some time off of working, having a vacation, relaxing, recharging. That didn't quite happen because I got sick on my vacation, and I'm still a little bit sick. So let me just go over everything that happened so it will make sense to you. So at the end of July, I was feeling great. I went to Steubenville. I was a guest on the Matt Fradd show. I spoke at the Defending the Faith conference at Franciscan University. Everything was great. And then I came back home, and I had episodes prepared through almost all of August. I didn't have any episodes to air the 16th through the 20th, or this week, so that I could take a vacation August 9th through the 13th. Basically, I try to record these episodes about 1 week in advance is what I try to do. So I actually had August all basically figured out, and even episodes after the 20th until the Capturing Christianity conference in Houston at the end of the month, which I'm going to be speaking at, and I'm going to be debating Ben Watkins from Real Atheology. I was supposed to debate Alex O'Connor again, but he can't get to the conference because of all the new travel restrictions that are up. So I thought I had everything planned out, right? And I was just ready to have a relaxing time, take a week off, and then also spend time preparing for the debate, because Ben's a smart guy. He's debated Father Gregory Pine. Real Atheology does high-level work in natural theology, philosophy of religion. I'm looking forward to the debate. But then I got sick. I got two viruses, basically. One of them, I'm going to call it the bug, because on YouTube, if you mention this, sometimes the algorithms come after you, and they're not pleasant. But you all know what I'm talking about, all right? I got the the bug, okay? So that was the beginning of August, and I'm going to do, we all got infected, basically. I'm probably going to have Laura. Laura got way worse than I did. I'm probably going to have her come on the show. We'll do another Free For All Friday at the end of August, and she'll share her side of the story. Well, basically, it was just her and I. The kids were just fine. Their same rambunctious selves. We just didn't have the energy to handle that. So I started noticing at the beginning of the first week of August, about halfway through the first week, I started getting a headache. I'm like, oh, what's going on? I'm feeling tired. I have a headache. And I wasn't sure what was going on. Laura was doing way worse by that end of the first week, into the weekend. She had just this debilitating vertigo. She couldn't get up. She just could not get up. I was worried like she was going to have a stroke and like she'd have to go to the hospital. And so I spent the weekend, I was just scared. I was nervous about her. I was worried. And then I had to take care of the three kids. And I'm not super great at that. It's like when dads watch kids. What do you do when dad watches kids and he's unprepared? It's just Wendy's and Pixar, basically. But I was still doing the best I can, and especially John Paul, he's just our little 10-month-old, 11-month-old. He's going to be a year old soon. And my other children, so I was rushing around trying to figure all that. I was worried about Laura. And then I got a second virus. This one I can share with you. I don't think YouTube cares about this one. I think it's called like the herpes Zostra, shingles. So I got shingles. So the bug, the vid, did not give me shingles directly because they're two separate viruses. So, in fact, when I got shingles and I looked it up online, it seems like a lot of people have had shingles. Though I always thought, and it's usually more common to have shingles when you're older, like in your 50s, 60s, or 70s. There's a vaccine for shingles for people of that age set, not for my age set. And so what happened was over the weekend, I was taking care of the kids, I was worried about Laura, and I thought I was breaking out. I thought I was getting cystic acne. It was just weird because I've never had cystic acne. I mean, I've had, when I was a teenager, issues with my complexion, but never like classic full-on cystic acne. I had no idea what this was. And it was all over the left side of my face, the left side of my head, the left side of my body. There were a bunch of bumps all over my scalp, and they were painful. And so I called the doctor on that Monday afterwards. So what did this been, like August 9th, around then? And I said, hey, I think I got cystic acne. I thought the vid just gave me acne because it's a weirdo virus. It gives you whatever. And he said, no, it's going to the tip of your nose. It's only on the left side of your face. It's sudden. You've never had this before. You have shingles. And shingles is basically, if you had chicken pox as a kid, the herpes zoster, I forget the name of the virus. It's derived from the herpes virus. It remains dormant in your body, in your nerve cells. So if you had chickenpox as a kid and you got over chickenpox, the virus, it's still in your body, hiding, and it lies dormant, and things can reactivate it. Usually what reactivates it is stress and a compromised immune system. So I think what happened was that I got the vid, and my body was spending all its energy fighting the vid, fighting the bug, and so I wouldn't get those bad symptoms. And then it had no energy left to stop the herpes virus from coming back, the chickenpox virus, and so I got shingles. And I'm just in my mid-30s. It's, although I know people who in their 20s and 30s got shingles, it's not pleasant if you've had shingles. Just basically imagine having a fever and the worst breakout you've ever had and chickenpox all at the same time. That is what shingles is. And so the week we just spent, Laura was trying to recover from her dizziness and vertigo, and I was just trying to recover from shingles, and that was the week. And I think, I don't know if it's going to show up well here on the video. And right, I just finally got my new high def camera in. I was going to try it out and test it. And I'm like, no, I'd rather not do my DSLR camera when half of my face is covered in shingles. Oh man, but I was not pleasant. It's rough. And so just to have both those viruses hitting me, and even this morning, now it's time, I want to get back into working. Laura's feeling way, way better, but I'm still feeling kind of tired from everything. I still have a headache on the left side of my head, so I don't think that's from the vid. I think that's just from shingles. And it's hard. Like, you'll get these bumps, these scars, these, looks like a bad case of acne, but it hurts to touch. And it can really mess up your nerve endings by this. Your prayers will be appreciated because my nerves are kind of on overdrive on the left side of my head and face. And you can get something called neuralgia, where the nerves have been overworking themselves. Shingles takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get over. So I'm still going to be kind of feeling it for a while. But your nerves can be so fried from the experience that they'll report pain even after the shingles are gone. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case. I'm on antivirals. I'm taking some supplementary vitamins. But now I'm kind of spending this week. So this week, no episodes because that was my original plan. I'll have some episodes airing next week. One of them is where I talk about my trip to San Diego. And something I saw there that was interesting, which never ended up happening. I filmed everything beforehand, planned to get the B-roll footage in San Diego. I had to cancel my quarterly trip to the Catholic Answers office because I was so sick. And I canceled being on Catholic Answers Live. So, yeah, it's just been rough, but your prayers we appreciate. I'm doing way better, so that's super helpful. The book of Sirach has a wonderful verse in it that says, "Pray to the Lord for healing, but give the physician his due." I believe that's in Sirach chapter 38. And it's true, give the physician his due. The medications, everything I've had has been super helpful, but prayers are always helpful as well. So that's just an update. I just wanted to give a personal update to everybody as to what happened. So I tried to rest. Although I will say this, I think it's providential. I am grateful to God that I got sick during the week that I cleared my calendar and I had nothing else to do. So I'm a little bummed I didn't get the vacation that I wanted, but I'm still grateful that I had time just to rest. That I had time just to rest and recover from this and not be stressed out about work or deadlines or other things like that. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever gotten sick on your vacation? So eventually soon I'm going to take a real vacation to get my recharge in because I could really use that. But yeah, back to the good work, the good work of the Lord. I'm excited for my debate coming up here in 2 weeks. Pray for that. So I think that's going to be really neat. And yeah, just pray that I keep getting better from all of this. So thank you guys. And yeah, I hope you have a very blessed day.